We're Mark and Morgan, and 2 years ago, we risked it all, selling everything to chase adventure.
Wait, why have I been saying that this whole time? For the past 2 years, we've been telling people we sold everything and moved into an RV. And technically, that's not exactly true, because sitting back in Texas is a storage unit full of stuff we thought we'd need, and a house we've been renting out ever since we hit the road. Now, after thousands of miles, dozens of states, national parks, and over 2 years full-time RV life, we're finally heading back to deal with all the things we should have figured out before we left. Because here's the thing, nobody really tells you about starting RV life. Leaving is the easy part. Figuring out what to do with everything you want to leave behind gets complicated. So before we officially close this chapter, we're taking a hard look at what we'd do differently if we had to start over. And honestly, everything we've learned over the past 2 years, I'm not entirely sure we'd make all the same choices all over again.
Our hometown of Houston, Texas, which feels really weird because we haven't actually lived here in over 2 years.
When we left, we thought we had a really good plan. And for the most part, we kind of did.
Some parts of our plan worked out really well, while other parts, we probably could have worked out a little bit more.
So over the next few days, we'll be dealing with everything we left behind. The house, the storage unit, and everything else that nobody really tells you before starting RV life.
But before we figure out what we should have done differently, we need to see what we're actually dealing with.
I'm a little nervous. It's been a little bit since we've seen the house, and the ending with the tenants wasn't necessarily the cleanest as I would have loved for it to go.
Honestly, he's downplaying it. They were really annoyed that number one, they had to move out. Then they said they wanted to buy it. So then we went through this buying process. They were being weird. They ghosted us for over a month. And then finally we had to get a real estate agent to go out there. So we had to hire a real estate agent. They went in and did a check that was scheduled with them. And our tenants had laundry piled all over the house and it was not clean. And if a house is like that, when you know someone is coming over, then that either means you A, don't care, or B, you don't have enough time on your hands, or C, maybe they just didn't want us to show the house while they were in it, but we'll never know.
Yeah, and one other thing is we're really not sure how we're gonna feel. Like, part of us is like, are we gonna miss this house? Is it gonna bring up a bunch of emotions? Are the kids gonna be super excited about it, want to stay here? It's been a long time, so I don't feel like I'm gonna have any emotions about it, but we'll see how the kids do.
So we're hoping they cleaned it. We're hoping everything is in good condition, but we'll find out soon enough because we are pulling in right now. This is the moment. Better work. We still own this house.
Access granted.
Oh, heck yeah.
I wasn't even sure I like the combination, whether it's pound or star first or star, just double star, double pound. Traffic. The neighbors across the street are selling, so maybe people are gonna want to come see both houses at the same time.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Sorry, neighbor. Hope they buy ours instead, though.
They watch our channel.
I mean, I still hope that. I hope your home sells too. But.
Okay, we're here. Oh my goodness, the anticipation is killing me.
All right, in true Houston fashion, it is raining again. Rainy season. There she is. She is not actually protected by brakes. That is fake news. Just a little overrun on the plants a little bit.
Some trash over on the side. Got a whole mop and TV.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
It was very nice.
Yeah. Okay, it looks really creepy. Did the lights work? Yep.
Kind of smells in here a little bit. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What is this?
Wow.
What? It kind of smells like an animal, sort of.
It does have kind of a dog smell.
What am I looking at
Was
here?
this dog hair in here? What is this? Oh my gosh.
What is that?
Look at this.
Wait, I found a package.
Oh.
It says picture hangers and a lawn service. Oh my. What?
This is like more dog hair or people hair. I'm not sure what that is. OnePlus, there's not blatant holes in the wall. So
Yeah.
at least no like purposeful damage.
Yeah, just definitely not
Just
clean.
neglect. Yeah.
Not the wet plunger in the kitchen.
And this looks like they burned it.
Melted.
And actually, all of this looks melted.
Oh, they had a little fun.
Oh,
It's empty.
empty.
It's empty.
Yeah.
There was a fire in your house?
And that, look
What?
at this. Oh.
Oh, wow. Left some stuff behind.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look, a mask.
Oh, it might be needed later. Why do I not want to put that on my face either, though?
All right, I think there's a kid living here too, because it was just supposed to be 3 adults living here.
Hey, dear.
Yeah.
The heck happened to this tub?
No, I'm so afraid to look.
Like, what is that? What does that? I'm hoping it's something dirty. They were maybe washing a sheet out and...
Washing a sheet out!
I don't know. Something. I'm hoping they're washing something and it looks cruddy. So I'm thinking maybe a little bleach will handle that. Okay, DoorDash ready to go.
Gross.
What kind of door dashing y'all do?
Trashy DoorDash.
Trash dash.
That looks so heavy.
Would you like some Dove body wash? What do we got? Oh.
No, you're gonna go.
Just kidding, that's gross. I don't know why, it's not. It's perfectly fine.
It's gonna take a long time to clean because our friends in our neighborhood are here. Okay, we just finished chatting with everybody for a very long period of time. They actually confirmed our suspicions that multiple people were living here along with a child and for about 4 months. So that's what we suspected, and they had 6 cars in the parking lot. It's not even a parking lot, it's a driveway, and they're blocking everybody. We did pay a big old HOA fee, and now we're wondering if they were getting fines and we're paying for it too. So that's the neighborhood juice. Do you have any more juice?
No juice, but we need to get to cleaning.
Yep. What?
There's a bag on the back of the bathroom door.
What is it?
It has,
You use toilet paper?
yes. Ugh.
Now, not all properties are meant to be rental properties. So the first thing you want to do is check out your area and see if your house is a great rental opportunity. Research in your neighborhood. If it has high vacancy rates for rentals, that's a great sign that you shouldn't rent out your property. But if your area is near a medical center or near a data center or a university, that is a great sign that you have great opportunity for high occupancy. Our home is 2,700 square feet and it has 4 huge bedrooms and an office. We knew that wasn't a normal rental property size, but we thought being so close to a medical center and being outside of Houston with 30 minutes from downtown and near oil and gas industry, we thought it might be a good rental for professionals. And we were wrong. You want to run a financial analysis to make sure your home can actually be profitable. You need to calculate your rent and subtract all expenses. Your monthly rent should equal at least 1% of your full price of your home. So if your home is a $200,000 property, your rent should be at least $2,000 plus a little bit of rainy day funds. We got a real estate agent to find a tenant for us. So they did all the due diligence and used all of their knowledge to place a tenant with us, and we just approved or declined those tenants. And all they did was collect our first month's rent. So make sure you calculate that in to your fees as well. Make sure you have all your systems in place before you hit the road because you don't want to build that plane as you're flying it.
Managing our rental property from the road much easier was TurboTenant. It's an app that we loved because it had everything in one place. Rent payments, lease documents, maintenance requests, deposits, everything, including communication with the tenants. And when you're living full-time on the road, that is a huge help because it takes the emotion out of being a landlord. So looking back, we are realizing we are really underutilizing it because it can help advertise your property, screen tenants, run background and credit checks,
and seamlessly collect payments and fees for things like this. Because we coordinated from all over the country and in Canada and Mexico, a air conditioner part that would have cost us a ton of money, but it cost us about $10 with Amazon Prime. We had a microwave that had to be reinstalled. There was a tornado that hit and leaned our fence over and tilted our tree. The house itself wasn't really difficult, but it could have been very difficult to manage these repairs, payments, fees, and pictures from 1,500 miles away.
And if the house wasn't enough, we still got the whole storage unit to deal with. Last time we came, we couldn't find the right key.
I think it's that key. Oh yes!
Did it work?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, my goodness.
Oh.
That's getting a little worried.
All right, guys. This is what it looks like when you thought you got rid of a lot of stuff, but you still have too much stuff.
Wow!
Oh my gosh.
It's way worse than I remember.
It's way worse.
So when we first got everything into the storage unit, we thought, okay, we're going to save a bunch of this stuff because we might do some Airbnbs. So this initially was our plan, was to keep as much we could so we could furnish with it. Here's what they don't tell you about storage units though. When we got the storage unit, it was $180 a month. Well, actually the first month is free, right? They always get you on that. Then it was $180 a month, but then they have been creeping it up every few months or so. We are up to paying $380 a month. Pretty criminal. There's no cap, I guess. And they know you're not going to move all this out. Like, what the heck? So they know you need the storage, so they just keep raising the price on you. This is something we wish we did not do. We wish we would have really just not gotten a storage unit, gotten rid of it all, and if anything, gotten a much smaller unit.
Why this whole bin? I don't even know why this is here.
Yeah, this was the end piece. Whenever we did the countertop, I guess
It's literally the most useless collection of items I've ever seen. Like plaster. Why do you need this much? Actually, it's like a useful item, right? I know why we have it.
So everything was useful, especially in our pre-RV brain.
You mean this random piece of wood is
Listen,
useful?
any piece of wood was always a useful piece of wood to me. This is genuine butcher block, okay?
Stop it.
All right, so like this could be our cutting board.
Oh,
You know, just like
what
that.
about this jacket?
I don't know.
Owen, come put this jacket on. This is yours, buddy. We kept it. Oh, yeah, you're looking good.
Wow.
I can't even.
That clearly still fits. Oh, wait, or do you need a stool with the feet cut off?
So it sounds like we have a lot of garbage.
Do you need a frame?
There's no picture in there?
The picture fell out.
Oh gosh.
This is us,
Oh wow.
teenagers.
All innocent and happy before RV life.
What is this?
Well, probably important electronic stuff at
This
the
is
time.
an empty package.
Oh,
What is this?
Wow, that we don't need to talk about that. Anybody interested in Louis Vuitton
You
wallet?
gonna wallet, babe?
Wow,
Whoa, it's so pink.
Another piece of wood.
that's a good piece of wood there. Look at that, guys. We don't ever throw a good piece of wood.
So what this is this is a mark problem.
This is my desk that I built.
Do you need some dowel rods?
Yeah.
We're not taking anything with us. Everything I've touched so far that's at the front that seemed important is... Oh, wait. Hang on. Are we going to...
Oh, no, you can't pick that up. How about you open that up? Okay, so guys, prior to RV life, I was side hustling, selling stuff on Amazon. So I get stuff wholesale. And me and one of Morgan's friends, shout out Nicole, we were at a surplus store and they had a pallet full of these headlamps.
Oh.
And yeah, we bought them for less than a penny each. Okay. Yeah, see, that's useful.
Oh.
You know, this is the crawfish boil pot.
This is definitely a regret. I'm actually quite shocked at how regretting I am. This stuff did actually seem super important to us. Not all of it. I knew you were keeping a lot of extra, and I'll let you sneak in extra because we had the room on it. But
we should not have gotten a unit this big.
Oh my gosh, there's a TV back here, super big. Oh, I feel that.
there's a tent. There's a tent back here.
Yeah.
Can we take the tent?
No, baby.
I remember that was a nice.
Grandpa's.
I'd wipe poop off of that.
Yeah,
Trash.
I would like this.
It's a long night. We closed down the storage place. And this is all we could fit. We're gonna sell this at the neighborhood while Mark's gonna strap it down.
Maybe. Looking like the Beverly Hillbillies over here.
So was keeping all of this stuff worth it? Absolutely not. And we really thought this stuff was stuff that we would use for cabins and Airbnbs. We told ourselves that for 3 years, and getting in here and seeing empty dish soap bottles and things that we are never going to touch again made me realize how different our thinking was before we started RV life to now.
Get rid of it. It's not worth it.
Unless
you are 100% not committed to this, don't do it.
There's a thing they say, if you wouldn't wipe poop off of it, you shouldn't keep it. And I found one thing in there that I would wipe poop off of, and it fits in my pocket. So I'd say, let it go.
Another thing that you have to pay attention to, people talk about RV prices, watching for that budget, but in reality, that's not the only thing you need to be aware of. When we first started off, we were just going from park to park, and that got pricey quick. After our first park where we spent over $1,000, we were gonna try out 1,000 Trails. We ended up getting a membership, a used membership for $4,000. And that has been great. That paid for itself over and over again. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. Usually you're not just gonna do one of these. It's gonna be a combination of things. 1,000 Trails. There are RV resorts, which are gonna be your priciest. There is Harvest Hosts. They're gonna be like your national parks and your state parks. And your cheapest option, our favorite option, is boondocking. Boondocking can be a little harder, but it's a lot more rewarding. You get to see a lot more beautiful spots, and it's a lot more safe. The way you camp will really impact your bottom line budget the most. A lot of people talk about the price of RV, but how you camp will really be one of your biggest impacts on your cost of RV life.
You don't realize how much of RV life depends on your address until you don't have one anymore. At first, we just thought mail would be one of those easy things. You just send your mail somewhere else, right? Well, it's not quite as easy as that. There are services like iPostal where your mail gets sent to physical addresses, and then you decide what gets thrown away, opened, or forwarded to wherever you're staying. We've also tried having mail held at the post office, and that has not been our favorite experience. Packages are their own adventure. Some campgrounds accept them, some charge a fee, and some only allow things like medication or RV parts to be delivered there. A lot of financial institutions, they want a physical address. They do not want a PO box. So for things like IRAs, buying a new truck, buying a new RV, opening a new bank account, they all want proof of a physical address.
Oh shoot, we got a hit on Marketplace. I think this unit's about to go.
We've been trying to sell our items. Anything of value. We took a bunch of stuff to the pawn shop. So today feels good. We got desperate. We put the storage unit on Facebook Marketplace for $400, which is 1 month of rent, just to turn back the clock, one payment, and hope they win and we win. And we got a hit. Let's go drive across town and see if these are real people.
In proper Facebook Marketplace fashion, the guy's son that Morgan was talking to that they had call me, we coordinated, and I told him, let me know when you're gonna get there, and then I can let you know when we can get there, because we're like an hour away, guys. And of course, he told me a time, and then I told him, okay, we can be there this time. And he was like, oh, well, I can't waste any more of my time. So apparently you're supposed to not coordinate times. You're supposed to just go when the person tells you to. So anyways, that's frustrating. We have the truck loaded up. We had some extra things we were going to throw in there for them. And now we're kind of stuck here in limbo. So hopefully we can get this taken care of and done, because the amount of things we have to do is astronomical. And I also have to leave. So we got short time, very limited. And on top of that, Morgan's gonna probably end up having to handle a lot of this herself if we can't get this handled before I have to leave. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, well, that was fruitless, but maybe we'll have another fish on. In the meantime, We'll talk about our next thing, which is there are a lot of things you can't do without proving where you live. So deciding where to domicile is probably your next most important task.
What exactly is that? So whenever you start RV life, you have a couple options. If you are not full-timing and you still have your home, this doesn't pertain to you. If you're going to keep your house and you're going to go out full-time still and still have your house, you have your address, you're all set to go. So what domicile is where you're going to actually be telling Uncle Sam you are living, because Uncle Sam wants to know it all. And really what that has to do with is for your taxes, for your driver's license, educational purposes. Depending where you domicile, you're going to be paying your registration for your truck, for your RV, and all these places. So there's some more popular places to domicile at, like the Dakotas, Texas, Florida. Those tend to be some of the popular spots, just because they have some better benefits, tax advantages. Now, once you figure out your domicile, your new address, now it's time to figure out where you're actually going to live. All right, guys. So another thing you need to consider is, what type of traveler are you going to be? Maybe you're just going to be traveling in the US, and that's okay. But are you going to be carrying your self-defense weapons or not? Because if you are, you have to be aware of the laws, not just in your state, but where you're going. Maybe you're going to travel internationally. You're going to cross some borders. Whether you go to Alaska, that means you're going to go into Canada. If you're going to go down to Baja, Mexico, it's Mexico. So that's a couple things you need to be prepared for. One, make sure you don't have anything that's against what they would like you to have. If you haven't already, you know we've made that mistake in the past. Secondly, you want to make sure that if you have pets, that you have the health certificates, any requirements, vaccinations that they will require you to have. And talking border crossing, most importantly, you got to have your passport, because we've heard from friends that decided to get their passports once they started, and it's a pain. So we're very thankful that that's something that we decided to do well before. Now, one of the big ones I forgot to mention when you are traveling within the US is California. Really pay attention when you're going through there. And I'm not throwing shade on California. California's a beautiful state, but it can be difficult. They do have some very specific laws, and there are checkpoints going into California and out of California. It could just be as simple as a ferret, or maybe your favorite plant.
We've been at this house cleaning it up. It is almost done. And that has us reflecting on, would we do this again? Would we do something differently? Well, I definitely keep the house.
And here's the news, guys. We're moving back in. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I guess what would we do differently? We would not have gotten that storage unit. That's our biggest regret.
After all that, oh my gosh. I just gone. Note to self, you don't need that thing.
I don't know why I feel so naive not realizing that they were going to jack up the rent. I knew they would, but I didn't expect them to double it. There's no cap, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe some states there are, but down here in Texas does not appear to be a cap, because they just keep raising it.
And with what we know now, we realize we don't need any of that stuff. And if we do, we could buy it brand new and not go through all this. So cleaning up the house, okay. Getting it ready for sale, okay. Running around town to see all our family and friends, okay. But dealing with this storage feels extra painful because we paid almost $10,000 for it to sit there.
Yeah.
Our past selves, we would have said, nope, no.
Yeah.
When we left this house 3 years ago, we thought we had everything figured out. We thought we knew exactly what we'd need, exactly what we'd miss, and exactly what life on the road would look like. And the truth is, some things worked out better than we'd ever expected. And some things cost us more money than they should have. Some lessons could only be learned by actually doing this. But if we had to make a decision all over again, we'd still choose adventure. We'd just start a little smarter. The hardest part of RV life usually isn't the RV. It's figuring out what to do with the life you leave behind.
All right, that's it for this house. We had the carpet cleaners come today, and there's the mother-in-law suite and new toilet seat, clean everything. Oh yeah, the office, oh, nice and clean. Good. I don't even want to walk in there and show you what everything looks like. I'll show you that tub though, that black tub. Here's the bathroom with the black tub. It's looking good. And then the laundry room is all done. And cleaning behind that was a real booger. And everything's clean. We have the garage. Garage is cleaned out. We're full to the brim with all of our things. And no, this truck does not fit in this 2.5 car garage. We even tried diagonally. So, oh, the last thing I wished we would have fixed was this tree, and I'll show you why. So we did mowing, bushes, pressure washing, but this dang crooked tree, I feel like we're going to be the crooked tree house. So we're going to have to call about that and hope they do it while we're on the road. We're also going to give them $5,000 towards stuff. I guess off to a new chapter. We did not miss this home in the way that we were afraid. We missed it in all the right ways. We missed it for what we thought it would be when we bought it. We thought it would be a great community full of children, bustling, running around, going to the pool. And it's just a pretty busy city and a pretty busy area. And it wasn't what we wanted it to be. And that's okay. That's okay. It's a great neighborhood for a lot of other people. And I think it'll be a great neighborhood for someone else. The only thing I do regret is that stinking storage unit, because we got stood up so many times and we drove 1,400 miles in and around Houston the entire time we were here. So I do regret thinking stuff is more important, because dang, fuel's expensive right now. Between that and about $9,000 to $10,000 in storage fees, I seriously regret keeping all of those things. So I'm so happy to have that gone. The kids are happy to have that gone. And that's my only real true regret that I have in this entire process. So see y'all next time.
All right, guys, y'all made it this far. Morgan didn't want me to tell y'all, but I'm going to sneak in a little hint here. We're going to be doing a little work camping, so make sure you're subscribed. Hit that like button, follow along so you find out what it is. A little hint, this is something I haven't seen anyone do before. I know people do it, but the hint is it's going to get patriotic. I'm tired of being here. I'm ready to go back to our RV. My precious.
I miss our RV so much.
My precious.